Hello, welcome back. I'm making a large journal now and I need some extra elements in there, and this is one of them. I will show you how I made this, and I'm going to make some more smaller ones too. I've already cut out these, but I'm going to show you the digital kits that I have used to make these. This is the time machine log file folder kit, which has some design paper parts and coffee dyed parts or elements, and one larger coffee dyed, which I have printed. As you can see, I have printed it also reversed so that I can get these different, how to say it, that the flaps are on different sides. Then there are these, my new kits. This is the stamped snippets with question marks, index fingers, different sizes, index finger faux washi tape, and these snippets. Then I have cut out lots of snippets here, and some of them still need inking. Some of them have already inked the edges. I'm going to use them to embellish. Then there is this stamped numbers kit with different sized numbers, little cards with this vintage stamped numbers. I like these small ones very much. And halves. Then we will need some cardstock, and I've also collected or gathered different old papers to embellish these cards. I gathered everything old and ancient, which would match with the colors and the theme of Time Machine. I think I'll start with this, and also I have this coffee and tea dyed thick paper that I'm going to use later, and I will show you what to do with it. I think I'm going to start with this one, that part. Let me put this aside. Okay, I'm taking off these extra, how should I say, are these files? If this is folder, so these are files. Oh, let me know if it's the wrong term, please. Write below or tell me on Instagram or something. I want to use the right terms. So these are, let's say, cards that I have already made, and this is a folder It's blank on the back and embellished on the front. And all these images are on my Etsy shop. Okay. Now one of these larger ones, and I've already glued down these images, or this print. Then we will need some more, maybe 3 more of these large ones, and then these need some work too. That one is ready already, and that. Oops. Okay, you don't need much. You need some scissors, glue, and ink if you like. If you like to ink the edges. Oh, and a corner punch is useful but not necessary. Here's the print. Let's first cut it out. This is a tricky part. I'm using these smaller sharp scissors to cut it. And then the corners. If there's a little bit of white showing, it doesn't matter if you're going to ink it afterwards. Then glue it down on cardstock. There's some ink here, that's why it's a bit brown, the glue. Maybe I should shake it a little bit. I noticed something, that I don't have to put glue everywhere. I'm just going to put it on the edges, and that way I'm getting a smooth result on the paper. It looks nice if it's not totally glued down. This flap I'm going to glue well. I'm going to show you in a second, like so. Now it's loose here, and when it's finished it looks, you can see that it moves because it's not glued down everywhere, but it gives a nice effect. I like it. It's like silk. I like it. Then cut this out. I'm leaving the tricky part last. Then we need paper under this because I'm going to ink and I don't want to smudge my table. Let's get rid of all that white on the edges that I don't like. Then there's still this white background, and we need something to embellish it, and for that I'm going to use this print. This is from the Versailles kit. I'm adjusting it to fit so that I can get only this one. And I'm marking it with these folds, like so. Then more glue. There. And cut it out once again. And there it is. And some ink. Lately I've been crafting with Jennifer Ely, reading the Pride and Prejudice on the background. Have you noticed it? It's on YouTube. And she has all... I first saw it or heard it from Instagram, where she has her account. And I think it's this quarantine thing she's doing for us all. Jennifer Ely. Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm back. What was I saying? It was my telephone. Jennifer Ely, yes, reading Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice. I love it. This looks good. Now we have two of them. And two more are required. I'll be back when I finish them. Now I have cut this down and I'm going to glue this on the back. Let's see now. I want a flower on the corner. Like so. And one more time. Then let's ink it. Okay. I'm going to leave it like this, three parts, just to demonstrate you how I made the first one. And the easiest you could use glue and glue this together, but to make it easier I'm using stapler and then hiding it with that little paper scrap. There. This is the paper that I'm going to cut a scrap to hide the staples. Let's fold it in half. Then use some glue. Maybe this would be better to put the glue on this side. This side first. Then adjust the scrap. Then more glue on this side. Then cut the excess off. Then add some more ink. Then let's find some embellishments. These need inking. There. And this one I'm going to use here, like it was some kind of notes of the time traveler. It needs something behind for some contrast, and for that I found this print. That will work. I will tear it also. More inking. So that it will look ancient to match the theme. the theme of time traveling that I'm going out. There. I will put this over the edge and cut the excess. I think it will look good. Yes. Then this goes here. And two more question mark, maybe the small one, so that you can see it. Let's see. Here or here? Maybe here. Is it straight? Straight enough. And one more half. And I'm going to stamp here some words with this. We'll see how it looks. Let's see. Maybe over there. That looks nice. And the back looks like this. Then I need some alphabet. Found this scrap, and I'm going to use this brown side of the paper to stamp on. These are very old vintage stamps, and they are not always printing so well, but it will look ancient. So let's cut the words out. I have inked the edges and glued them down. There it is. Now it's ready to be filled. And the cards I must left for another time because we're running out of time. But of course you can do it do these the same way as this folder. Cardstock and some nice paper in the background. There it is. Thank you for watching, and I will see you very soon in the next video. Bye bye!